Hey everyone, and thank you again for joining me here at Journey of Footsteps. In this episode I'd like to talk to you about a method that I found on my journeys across Japan that helped me deal with a few different things. For example, stress, anxiety, general cloudiness, like if things got too busy or too hectic, or helping me to focus on trying to find the answer to difficult questions. And number 5, it just gave me a way to kind of bring everything back into the moment when things got too hectic. So if that sounds like something you need, stay tuned. So in my time in Japan, there was a common theme. So I met a lot of people that did the same thing, and that was Zazen. Now, stop before you switch off from the idea of meditation or Zazen or anything spiritual. I want you to just stick with it, okay? I've mentioned this to people in the past and they're like, oh no, I don't do meditation, or oh, it's too difficult, or I can't do it. It's very, very simple and the benefits are huge, okay? What I would like to do in this video, excuse the traffic in the background, I do apologize. What I would like to do in this video is show you a picture that was sent to me by a good friend of mine whose name is Kameyama-san. He is the head priest at Homanji temple in Kobe, which is a temple I visit regularly when I go back to Japan. And he's put together this picture which gives us the kind of key steps that you need to follow to get into a good position to then practice Zazen. Now, Zazen is not complicated. It's actually very simple. From my understanding, it's actually a very simple, natural thing to do because all you're doing is sitting and breathing. But people try and overcomplicate it. So we're going to follow these steps, and by the end of it, we're going to try, if you want to, some Zazen. Now, I'm going to try and give you some information before, because when we finish those steps, that's going to be the end of the video so that you can go into a nice, relaxing, peaceful moment to yourself. Okay? So first of all, one concept that I really want you to remember and really helped me is something that Kameyama-san taught me, and that was when you stop and you sit, the first thing you do is start thinking, should I be breathing? What should I be thinking about? Should I be thinking about nothing? How do I think about nothing? And your brain starts going. And then you might sit for a while and then suddenly an idea will pop into your head and you'll start thinking about that. Imagine, at this time, imagine that those ideas are tennis balls and people are throwing tennis balls at you. Okay? Now, normally if someone throws a tennis ball at us, we catch it. Okay, now if we catch it, that is like taking on that idea and thinking about that idea. But in Zazen, what we want to do is not do that. Okay, we want to try and clear our mind. Okay, so if we start thinking about things, imagine those thoughts coming at us like tennis balls and imagine them flying past. Okay, don't grab hold of them, let them fly past you. Okay, so that's one image that I found very, very useful when I was trying to sit Zazen. Okay, so the next thing, something that you may need would be maybe a cushion. So I've got like this blow up kind of cushion I use sometimes to sit. If you don't have one of them, maybe you have a yoga block. This would also be useful. If you don't have a yoga block, I actually really use this all the time. This is my blanket, my safety blanket. So I use this to sit on. I fold it up like this so it gets quite a lot of height in it, and then I stick that under my bum, and that helps me raise up, and it takes the tension off your knees, but also helps you to keep a good posture, which we'll look at more in the picture. The other thing I would like to share with you is an app for your phone. Now, I understand that a lot of people are very busy, and you might only have, let's say, 15-20 minutes to sit, maybe even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Just a little bit of time is good, but you might need to record that time. I'm going to share with you an app that I found, which gives you 20 minutes. But what's nice about this is when you start it, it gives you a little bit of time just to get into position and get ready. And it uses like a dong, like a gong sound, so it's a little bit more relaxing and peaceful than the beep 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 of your phone or the alarm on your phone, and it does the same at the end. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the picture from Kameyama-san, and like I said, when we get to the end of this little tutorial with the pictures, I'm just going to cut the video so that you can sit and maybe enjoy some time to yourself. Okay, so I just want to say thank you now for joining in to Journey of Footsteps once again. Please don't forget, after the video and after your Zazen, if you liked what you saw, please hit subscribe and the like button, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Okay, so that being said, let's take a look at the first picture. So first, take off any jewelry, remove your belt, and take off your socks. You can sit in the half lotus, which is where one foot is tucked up, or you can sit in the full lotus, where both feet are tucked up. If you can't sit in either of these positions, just simply sitting cross-legged or on your knees or even on a chair is fine. Don't forget to relax your shoulders. Don't close your eyes, but relax your gaze down about 1 meter ahead of where you're sitting. You can choose either of these hand positions, whichever feels more comfortable. Remember, roll your hips forward and elongate your spine. The 3 points of contact on the floor should be your bum and your knees. Breathe in and out through your nose. Relax your tongue to the top of the mouth. And when breathing, breathe down into your belly, making your belly inflate. And when you breathe out, make your belly deflate. So now you have all the points. Now start the timer on your phone or on the app and enjoy a nice quiet moment to yourself.